guys, and welcome back. It feels like I just kind of done the chaotic badminton ride and then vanished into absolute nothingness. But I'm here, we are both alive and well. We're just going on a little in-hand walk. Milo's got all the gear on to make sure that he's working nicely, even though I'm on the ground. But it's quite nice, you can actually see where he wants to hold his head and where he finds it comfortable, which is really nice to see from the ground, because you don't often get to see it as it happens. You see it in the videos after and you're like, oh, that felt nice, and actually it looked atrocious. Yeah, we're just on our walk. He is slowly coming back into work. So after our badminton fun ride, he was due to have 2 weeks off, which he did have. He did have his 2 weeks off, but we had physio, I think the Wednesday after badminton. So the ride was on the Sunday, physio on the Wednesday. And something I noticed straight after the badminton ride, as I was cooling him off and chucking water over him, was his right side, sort of just in front of his pelvis and hips, was really sore. Like, he was proper dishing his back down to avoid it. So I knew something wasn't 100% right. So I mentioned it to Shannon, who funnily enough is not only my physio, but she does the physio for all the whole nest Connemara's, which is really cool. So I think I mentioned to her, like, oh yeah, I know you do the whole nest line. She said, oh yeah, I just come from doing Barney. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. I mentioned it to Shannon and she was like, yeah, he's really tight. And we have been talking about the saddle not being 100% anyway. So with his back being worse than it was before the badminton fun ride, obviously his antics on the ride didn't help his back whatsoever, and they definitely exacerbated whatever had been going on. So we are now on the hunt for a new saddle. I'm busy just trying to arrange a saddle fitting date. So I think I already saddled him twice in the last week and a half, something like that, and that's purely just to keep as much weight off of his back as possible, especially when the saddle doesn't fit. So we've just done a little walk around, nice little relaxed hack with him, and then we went into school yesterday just for walk, trot and canter, and we did canter poles, but we kind of left it at that. It really wasn't a lot, it was just to make sure he was feeling good in the school as well. But overall I'm actually quite happy with how he's coming back into work. His trot work feels really good and he's remembering more each time he comes back, which I'm really proud of. So for the next couple of weeks, until we get a saddle, is just going to be fairly relaxed. I'm going to be trying to do as much on foot as possible. Obviously we are in October now. I am in an equi-dry, consider myself influenced by pretty much everyone. Daylight is going to be failing very soon and I won't be able to do as much road work as I would like. So I need to kind of get ahead of it a bit while I can. And also with the ground being wet and the weather being wetter, I've only got an outdoor school and this new place, so I need to be mindful of that. So it will mean schooling in the winter will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how much of it I can actually do and what my level of willingness is. Like, I'm really going to find out now, am I a fair weather rider or not? And I'm hoping that the coat is going to prevent me from rimping out whenever I see a speck of rain. With all that being said, we do have something exciting coming up, in that we will be going in December to a new venue. We will be going to Bicton Arena. So this weekend coming is Bicton International and their 3-day event. But we will be going to Bicton Arena in December for our very first arena cross-country clinic with the wonderful Cameron Beer. And I'm so excited for him to see my name in the 80 group, as earlier in this year when I had a cross-country clinic, I kind of said to him, oh, I just want to, you know, I just want to do 70s. That's all I really want to do in this year, is just confidence. And then we went out and we absolutely smashed the 80. So I'm really excited to kind of catch up with him and tell him what we've been up to. That's our aim that we are working towards in December, is to go and do the arena cross country clinic at Bicton. I'm not planning on competing this winter. It's a bit different for me because I have to hire a trailer whenever I want to do something. There's nothing I massively want to do, and money is always a bit tight. So I'm probably going to step back from competing this winter. I may, depending on what other people are doing, see about going to, you know, 1 or 2 clinics like I am with the arena cross country, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll bother competing this winter. When I have my own trailer, I probably will, but in the grand scheme of things, money is tight as always. He needs a new saddle. I'm still in the process of saddling the dressage saddle. Although somebody on Facebook who is friends with one of the lovely ladies I met at riding camp. So, and this lady is called on Insta Grey Horse Grey Cat. And then the rider camp friend was Tales the Tico Diaries, and now it's Tales of Two Geldings. I'm going to be seeing her again, which would be lovely for a little catch up while I drop a saddle off. But fingers crossed it works and I can get some money so that I can get him a new jump saddle and that will actually fit and not hurt his back. Yeah, I think that is pretty much all in the current updates. When I start doing more, the vlogs will be more regular, especially with the more interesting things. I mean, nobody wants to see me do this every week. It's not going to be entertaining. So I will have a think about some content. I've got one idea about what I want to try and do. Sadly, I would love to dress him up as a ghost for Halloween, but because he is so ear shy, it's just not worth the risk. It's not worth stressing him out, which is a shame because, you know, all the photos of people doing it with their horses looks really, really cute, but I won't be able to. It's annoying, but oh well. So no, I will leave it there and we will finish our nice little walkabout. And I will see you guys in the next vlog, whenever or wherever that is. Bye!